is a different video than I'm used to, but hey, it's Jube, and I'm just gonna make this video talking about Overwatch, what I think about Overwatch 1, and how I'm just gonna do it while attempting to Sigma jump. I think I've made it before, but we'll see. So Overwatch, I wouldn't say it's
only the answer.
That was weird. I wouldn't say it's been like a core part of my gaming experience, but ever since 2018 when I got gifted the game, I've been a part of it for a decent while. It's a pretty decent game, I'd say. When I first started it, at least. We had, I think when I joined, it was a little bit after, October 2018. I think that was a little bit before Ash was released. Or was that? No, that was 2019. 2018, I'm trying to think. I don't know. But I joined around that time. It was a decent experience at the time. I gotta stop myself from saying all the time. It's like it's a really bad habit I have. But I played for a decent while. 2019, I had a scrim team that I joined, actually. It was part of a league. I gotta go. That was a weird rubber band glitch. I joined like a league in like a year later. Like a little bit under a year, I would say. Towards the fall of 2019, around the same time, like September-ish. I think it was September. And I was on the team. I was silver at first, like when I first started comp, and I just randomly jumped up to plat, close to diamond at some points. I joined the team. It was pretty decent. I don't ever think there was cash prize involved at the same time. It's a small little thing, so I wasn't really expecting cash at that point. There's a stint where I just went silent and concentrate on making this damn jump. It's hard because I'm a controller, so I have to like push my joystick completely forward, and it's hard to do. Okay, that was the right time. I joined about that time. I was pretty decent at the team. I still consider myself the best Lucio in that league, by the way. I was very good at Lucio. I'll probably find some kind of I doubt I had it still on a PS4 because I had to leave a lot of stuff for space. Space for footage for the other games I was playing around that time. So I had that going for me. A little bit over a year later, I had to leave due to personal issues in that server, which I will not go into, but if you know, you know. And I just sort of played not really seriously ever since. I had a few other stints leagues during like 2021, but that's about it. I tried getting back into it 2022, but I just couldn't. It was a little bit difficult, to be honest. Trying to find competitive drive in a game like this, especially during that drought that we all had. If you notice the attempts going up while I'm like in between talking, that's because I'm literally concentrating on trying to make this jump while trying to make I want to make this video as short as possible while still talking about all the stuff that I want. So yeah, I think the timeline is like 2022 this year. I got back into Fortnite because, it was the one game I could realistically play that, I still had a decent amount of friends in, because you can play cross-platform on Fortnite, which is really cool. And while that is a thing in Overwatch, it's only for quick play, and, I've played quick play a couple times with friends, but it's a little bit odd, because for some reason, I think this is like the only game where this is the case. Overwatch has like no aim assist for controller or console, which is really fucking hard to like try and aim with. Like, I don't know if you I don't know if you're like, I doubt there's many people that watch this that are like playing controller players, but you know how like critical aim assist is in a lot of games. I think this is the only game where it is not allowed. I'm not kidding. The exact same spot, like 5 times in a row. Okay, that time I didn't. Yeah, so that's part of the reason I went back, but like, that's not what I was talking about. My mind loses track so easily, I missed it. Like, it loses track so easily. It is crazy how often that happens. What was I talking about? I was talking about aim assist. Yeah, like, I think this is like the one game where there's like no, that was a weird ass voice crack, I don't know where that came from, but there's like no aim assist for controller. I don't know if it's for console or for controller. This is for crossplay, by the way. I'm pretty sure aim assist still exists in Overwatch. It's not like they introduced cross-platform and they were just like, oh, we're just gonna take away your aim assist. LOL, get better. That was such a weird change because it's not like it was competitive either. You know, there's no competitive crossplay. I doubt they're gonna make that a thing in Overwatch 2. You know, it's a thing in Fortnite, but at the same time, there's like, it's a completely different game. Overwatch is not that demanding of a game, I want to say, but like, obviously you can't change the graphics on Fortnite as you can on like PC. That does not sound right. You can't change the graphics on console like you can on PC. Like, you know, there's an example, like, I know in King's Row there's like these chains that fly around. There's like these chains, there's this cloth that's also going around the map, like around third point. I remember there's also like this huge Overwatch deal that I'm not sure if I'm gonna put it in the video, to be honest, because there's a strict deadline I gotta hit to make sure this goes up before Overwatch 2. But there was a clip where I forgot who it was. It was like an Overwatch League player. They were playing Widow and they shot someone and it looked like they were shooting through the chains. But like, if you look at like low quality Overwatch, or like, what's the word I'm looking for? Hold on. Like low game setting Overwatch, that chain wouldn't be there. So you're able to just, you know, shoot through it normally. The chain wasn't there in their point of view, but we were watching this, you know, I think when you're like watching an Overwatch League broadcast, you're watching it in like max settings, I want to say. You know, I don't pay attention to it because, to be honest, I'm just farming tokens. I think everyone does that with Overwatch. Yeah, I don't watch Overwatch League like that, but I'm pretty sure they have it on like max graphical settings, make it look as pretty as they can. But the players just play on like shit graphics. I think is the word I'm looking for. Let me put it this way: they have the most crucial parts of the map showing. Let me put a spray right there. Actually, I'm gonna put this one, not like this one more. They pretty much have like all of the components, you know, like maybe if they were playing it, you know, like let's say if we were playing this on, low settings, but you know, maybe that board wasn't there. You know, it doesn't serve that much of a purpose. Yeah, because you can see that the things are going through it. You know, that wouldn't be there in the like low graphical Overwatch, you know, it would just be like non-existent. You wouldn't really see that. I think it's comparable to like performance mode in Fortnite, where it's, you know, it's just the bare minimum, essentially. The bare minimum while making the game still look good, so that way you're able to get the most amount of frames. I don't know how this, I don't know where this conversation has been. Like, I just remember talking to Overwatch past, I was talking about Fortnite aim assist, and I was talking about settings, I'm talking about a PC. I guess, I don't know, I guess the next thing I'm talking about is just like what I hope Overwatch 2 becomes. And to be honest, I was considering the launch point pack for the longest time, but at the same time I'm like, am I gonna play Overwatch 2 that much to make it worth it? Because with Fortnite by itself, you know, I play that daily, whether that's the main game mode or whether that's Save the World, creative maps, whatever it is. I pretty much play the game daily, so like the battle pass makes sense to me. It's So that's why I'm like always wanting to get it, because you know, obviously it's not required to have fun in the game. You know, you can spend $0 and still have the blast, the greatest time of your life in 420 attempt. Haha. Imagine if I make it, because that, I fucked up heavily. But like, you know, you could realistically spend $0 in Fortnite. You can still have fun playing the game. You don't need all those skins or those emotes. You know, it's kind of like getting RGB in your computer. It's, you know, it's good. It looks good. You know, you have all these benefits, but at the same time, it's like, are those lights really necessary? You know, I really shouldn't be making this point, because I literally budgeted myself to make sure I had RGB in my computer. And I've done so many things. I can't even begin to tell you where I got it. I was talking about Overwatch 2 at the beginning. That's where I was. Okay, before I talk about Overwatch 2, I'm going on another tangent, which I know I just complained about myself too, but this is a lot harder to do on controller than I think it is on PC, because obviously there's sticks, you know, this is probably just me coping about my own failure, but, you know, that was not the right button at all. With the sticks, it's not possible to go, you know, completely up or completely down, go completely straight. For doing this jump a while ago, because I remember, like, I don't know how I did it in like less than 50 attempts. I specifically remember doing it less than 50 attempts, because I was like on a call with a friend, and I was like, I'm gonna do this single jump because I'm bored. You know, I did it for 50. Can I jump back? Hello. Okay. Jump back. Oh, not a chance. But I was able to jump from there to here. I think that's the easier one, because it's, I think that, oh, those are like the same distance, I think. Yeah, they're the same distance, but like, I was able to go from there to here. And I remember one run where I got it from there to here, and then from here to there. And I remember doing that in like, okay, so from here to there to here, it took me like some amount of attempts. I think it was like 30. And then I went from here to here. I think from here to here was my toughest. I think because doing this one was, going from there to here was a little, I don't know why it was easier. I mean, though I'm pretty sure they're the same distance, or maybe I'm just losing my mind, but I was able to do that one so easily. Okay, back to the original topic of Overwatch 2. Like I said, I was considering getting the Battle Pass, but at the same time, I don't know if I play Overwatch, if I'm gonna play Overwatch enough for me to warrant getting the Battle Pass, because, like I said before, I play it constantly, to the point where, you know, I'm able to make progress on it weekly, or daily at times. You know, I do miss couple days, but at the same time, those are very rare. I play the game enough for me to warrant buying a Battle Pass, but like, Overwatch 2, you know, despite how fun and, like, despite how good some of the stuff looks, like, Soldier, Junk Queen especially, she's one of my favorite things for a multitude of reasons. You know, like, I just don't know if I'm gonna play the game enough before buying it. You know, I think if you played it Overwatch, you're gonna get it anyways, I think. I could be completely wrong, so don't quote me on that. But, you know, oh, that's if you buy the Watchpoint back, I think. You know, like, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna play the game before buying it. You know, maybe I'll play it during the first couple days, you know, test it out, something actually fun, see if my PS4 doesn't die in the process. But, you know, I just feel like I'm gonna get a heavy case of, new toys to do. I like Overwatch, you know, it was more gaming, brought me together into this really good community. You know, people who watch the video know who they are. You know, I'm not gonna go through my name, but you know, I had a lot of good friends come from here. You know, one of well, two of which actually, because one of them moved in here to the state, to the city. Two of which I've like found out that I live super close by.
Stardust.
And you know, that's how I pretty much had the one IRL friendship thing that I had throughout the quarantine. You know, because we were on a Overwatch. I wouldn't say it's an Overwatch server, but we were. I wouldn't say it was an Overwatch server, but it was Overwatch based, I should say. You know, we randomly met together because of a fucking story of a bear on cocaine. You know, if you're in Kentucky, you get the story. You know, that's the most I'm gonna say. But you know, we fucking met because you're like, oh, I remember that. I just heard about that. Oh, you heard about it too? Yeah, I guess we live close to each other. Turns out we live like 15 minutes away. And we met together, and then his girlfriend moved in. So I met those two together as well. We had a couple of times during the pandemic where we were able to meet together. It was really cool to have those people with me. That's not even including, you know, that's like the two IRL people which I value much, and I should find a time to hang out with them again sometime. You know, that's not including the people I've met online as well. You know, I've had people I've met on Twitter who I've literally been friends with for close to 3 years. Because we were like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if we were... wouldn't it be cool if we, like, named ourselves our Overwatch abilities and then went from there? And then we were like each other's first followers at that point. I think one of them had like an account beforehand, but you know, we were pretty much each other's first followers, and one of them and I ended up dating, still am, and the other one, you know, we don't talk as much, but you know, it's nice knowing that they're there. Yeah, so like I've met a lot of good people from Overwatch. You know, obviously we survived the drought, and like Overwatch brought me a lot of friends. And you know, if I hadn't played this game, you know, who's to say I wouldn't have had the friendship that I had with them? Because you know, we played this game together. I don't think I played it with them, but like we played this game at the same time, and we just happened to like it at the same time and be in the right place together. Next thing you know, we're friends. And, I can't really imagine my life without those people. Hey, host editing Juve, we'll just call him that. I came back and I had to do something for my mom real quick, so I came back and my mic was super quiet. Like, it was probably quiet throughout the entire thing, but like at this certain point it was really quiet, so I had like scrap it. But to put it simply, I was talking about how I had, you know, these people that I've had for years, you know, and whether we were talking about Overwatch negatively or positively, that we always just sort of stuck together. And, you know, two of them I consider probably my closest friends. Well, and, you know, I'm dating one of them for 3 years ago. The other one's pretty much seen me grow up online. You know, she saw me get my diploma. She's, like, pretty much watching me throughout the entire time. And there's a bunch of other people who are there as well. And, you know, like, without this game, I wouldn't have met them. And that's a crazy thing to think about, that this game that came out all the way back in 2016 was the reason why we know each other's names, essentially. And you know, that's just a quick way to sum up what was in that clip that was that I'm not going to show because I was super quiet. So I'm just going to skip ahead to the point where I make the jump, and I will see you in a bit.
The universe.
Yeah, I randomly did it on my 1740th attempt. I I was not expecting it to happen that soon, but yep, I did it, and I guess I could finally end the video. So if you enjoyed me suffering for a while, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will probably be back with a video sometime. I don't know if I'll do one this week because, I don't know if I'll do a Pokemon video this week because I had a bit of a block trying to think of teams, but I do have an idea, and I'm gonna try and get replays as fast as I can, and I will hopefully get that out by this week, but we'll see. Anyways, like I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.